Hey Wheel, I wonder who Wheel is. How'd Alpine go? We would like some names onto the stage, please, so we can call on these shearers. But Tuma, I think we should actually acknowledge Taratahi. See the Taratahi people in the backs there, ladies and gentlemen? See how they turn their backs? The famous Taratahi, they train everything up down there, don't they? So thank you very much, you Taratahi. Look at this guy on stand number 2. He's just gone 6 foot taller. He's a monster. He's turned into a monster in 2 seconds.
Standing on a sheep, is he?
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Shears Open Final for the year 2014. I think there's something like $3,000 as a winner's purse. There is a place in the team to go to Gorey in Southern Ireland in May as a New Zealand team member. So any one of these folks can do it, but the people in Wairarapa say it's a Wairarapa man.
Well, he's from Dennyvik now, though, isn't he?
No, he's Wairarapa. Oh, well, see, he's like the Aussies, claims other people. Please welcome onto the stage, and this is all part of the trip to the United Kingdom. Is all part of, there's hundreds of volunteers from shows throughout Aotearoa. They pay a levy, and this is how we accumulate. Our sponsors fund these competitors to the other side of the world for the world champs. Please welcome onto the stage on stand number 1, ladies and gentlemen, from Napier, he is the current Golden Shears champion, Johnny Kirkpatrick.
On stand number 6, living in Hastings now, he's 6'7", Roland Smith, ladies and gentlemen, the current Golden Shears champion.
From Hastings, he has been a Golden Shears champion as well. They've all been there. Dion King of Hastings.
On stand number 5, from Invercargill, from the Stratosphere, Nathan Stratford, ladies and gentlemen. Wolverine.
First time in the Golden Shears final. Give this guy a good hand. I think he's just about ready to explode. He's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. David Buick.
And on stand number 4, from Waipawa, Cam the Terminator Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
Cam the Terminator.
Ooh, yeah.
Some of these guys, when they found out that they made the final, the referee and the chief referee takes them out the back and they go through their pens, get themselves prepared. And look what Roland's doing. He should have got his missus to come up and do that for him. But he's doing a little bit of cleaning up.
She won't do that.
Well, she can do anything. She's a world record holder as well, Mrs. Smith. So fantastic. Well, David Buick and Nathan Stratford, they haven't done this before. Nathan's been up here before, but they haven't been a Golden Shears winner.
Oh, that's right, David Buick, he's the man. From Dennyvik.
Yep, okay. Do you think David Buick is in the right frame of mind at the moment? He was sort of getting caught up in the crowd. Did you see the way these other guys walked up there? They showed no emotion. David was brimming. He was 7 foot tall. Do you think that the moment might catch this guy out?
Not at all. He's focused.
Well, Grant Nisbet has called it pretty good, and we're going to see how they go. Shearers, you do not have much more time. You know where the sheep are. You've seen it work. And once again, we'd like to thank the many shows around the Motu, the islands. Ka mihi a koutou, ki a koutou, tēnā koutou. You've been a wonderful, and this allows these guys, whoever makes this tonight is a team member. In a couple of weeks we go to Te Kowiti, Tikawiti holds, that's the big famous statue, and we choose the other shearer there. So we better all go there, fill up that hall on a Saturday night, and let's make Tikawiti rumble that night. Shearers on the boards, please. There's a few more texts coming through. John Kirkpatrick.
Go hard, Cam. You got this.
It's neat, all this technology. What happens if we have a power cut, Toma?
Pen and paper.
Well, you know, they said we were going to a paperless society, but it's never happened, has it? Actually, we're cutting more trees down. Love you, Eli, from the Tui Girls. The Golden Shears Open Final for the year 2014. Lots of people we have to thank, ladies and gentlemen. The sheep suppliers, the judges. Let's get a bit of movement going here. Timekeepers ready. Shears on your marks. Get set, go! We're into it, ladies and gentlemen, and the first sheep's on the board. We're going to go hard out. Cam Ferguson's got one that's a little bit grumpy, but he's going to settle the bugger down. All he wants is your wool, darling, and he can send you a Christmas card. Up the neck goes Johnny Kirkpatrick. Dion King around the shoulder. Who's the first one? We've got 19 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and Dion King turns to the long blow. Long blow time for David Buick, ladies and gentlemen. Turning to the last side, but look at this man down on stand number 6. The Albatross has landed, ladies and gentlemen. He's 7 foot tall, and he's going in at 43 seconds, John McBride.
Oh, you said it is hot to trot these guys. Johnny Kirkpatrick about 3 or 4 seconds behind him. Right there is Nathan Stratford, the quick fire shot from Invercargill. Here goes Dion King. David Buick right in the mix along with Cam Ferguson. You can put 5 or 6 shots over the field at the moment. As up the top now comes Johnny Kirkpatrick on the front, but it's Roland Smith. He says, I'm going to go for it. 1 minute and 8 gone so far, and he comes down to the last side. By golly, he's going to shear him in under a minute apiece easily. Beautiful. Grant Nisbet talked about 19 minutes. I think we're on target for about 17. Out the last leg, here he goes, you. Down the chute he goes.
Roland Smith brings out sheep number 3 onto the board, ladies and gentlemen. He's pulling away from the rest of the field. They're going to have to go at it hammer and tongs, because they're going to have to work to stay with that big man from Hastings up there on stand number 6. Where's Johnny Kirkpatrick from Napier? He's into the back leg and undermine. Dion King, ooh, she's got a bit septic on him. Where's David Buick? Where's the support for these shearers? David Buick on stand number 3. Cam Ferguson from White Power on 4. Nathan Stratford from Invercargill on 5. Roland Smith from Hastings. He's coming down the last side. Up there on stand number 6. But Johnny Kirkpatrick, he's right up there with him now, Tama.
Johnny Kirkpatrick, here's Johnny. Here he comes, Rolly Smith, here he comes. Johnny Kirkpatrick from Napier on stand number 1, and he's right there. He's breathing down your neck. You'll be able to feel the heat on the back of your neck. Undermine time for Rolly. 1, 2, up the neck he goes. Johnny Kirkpatrick up the neck he goes as well. David Buick from Pongaroa, stand number 3. All eyes on me. Undermine time. Dion King, stand number 2, and he goes as well, Johnny.
Working away there at Nathan Stratford. Plenty of shots going in. He needs to choke the comb. Round the back of the head comes Cam Ferguson. Davey Buick right with him a little bit back as Dion King as in Johnny K unwinds down the last side. But here comes Rolly Smith. 3 minutes and 15 seconds gone, and he drops out sheep number 4. Johnny K 2 shots behind him, Gerald.
Oh, she's all good. You know what's happened here, ladies and gentlemen. Roland Smith, he's very disappointed from that test match. He's saying, I know you've read about me. If you're new, I'm going to show you what I'm made of, ladies and gentlemen. This is my chance. This is my opportunities. He waxed the top knot off. Johnny K. Oh, a little bit of dancing. I'll go with you, baby. I'll roll with you. Wherever you want to go, I'll go with you. But it's old Roland Smith. He's fired up. He's full of anger and frustration. And he's letting her loose, ladies and gentlemen. Toma. Oh, she's all good as he drifts home once again.
Down the last side is Roland Smith, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a number plate rolling in it. Well, he's rolling in it at the moment now. And he goes for sheep number 6, and out he comes. 4 minutes and 11 seconds has ticked by. And Roland Smith says, ta-da, boys. But here comes the Buick. In goes the Buick and sheep number 6. Out he comes. He cleans a little bit of muck off the back of his comb and he goes into the belly. Johnny Kirkpatrick into the undermine. David Buick, but look at this guy. Hugh, this man on stand number 6 is on fire.
Ooh. He's away again. Buick stepped up, a little bit more tension on the cutter. It's choking a little bit. They're working that machine to the max as he drives down into the first shoulder. 13 teeth on that comb going into the long blow. Up the long blow he comes. King goes in for sheep number 6. Cam Ferguson in the long blow on number 6. But Roland Smith down there and 5 minutes gone and he's got sheep number 7 on the board. Out the last league, but Johnny K with 3 blows to go. David Buick chasing hard on the middle stand. Little bit of a kicker. Sit still, honey, only watch your gear off. Let her go, David, and get in the pen. You go.
In goes the local man from up there in Morrisville, ladies and gentlemen. But Roland Smith is already up the neck. Johnny Kirkpatrick into the undermine. David Buick is coming after him. Where's Nathan Stratford? He goes in for sheep number 7. Dion King has turned. He's coming down the last side of 6. But Rolly Smith is flat tack on the long blows up there on stand number 6 now. He's got to the turn. Down the last side he comes. Johnny Kirkpatrick's coming. David Buick's coming. Where's Roland Smith? He's out the hind leg. He did it last year. He'll have to do it again this year. It's the big fella up there on stand number 6. Gerald.
Oh yeah, it's all happening. Where are we up to? We're up to sheep 8 down there. So there's 20 in the pen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be who's got the best ones left. Or does that not matter to Smith? He's so full of frustration that he's just letting her loose. Up the neck he flies again. Young Stratty, how you getting on, Nathan, all the way from Invercargill? He's had to pay for the flight. He's had to pay for the rental car and the motel. He normally gets paid for sharing the sheep. But it'll cost him here. He wants to be right up the top there. He wants a top podium spot, and he has an exceptionally clean job as he dives into the belly wall once more. But it's the big arm of Roland Smith, and the local boy Buick still coming at him. He tightened that cutter down, and she's cutting well now. There's no drag whatsoever. Boy, Jolly, the Lister machines are holding up well. Oh, Coro, she's all good.
Well, hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen, because Johnny Kirkpatrick, he's sensitive. He's gone hunting for Roland Smith. He's into the belly and he's into the undermine. Roland steps up the neck, but here comes Johnny. Around behind the ear, this guy works now. Roland Smith, make a bit of noise for Roland. This is Guy, but Johnny Kirkpatrick says, I'm coming after you. I'm hunting you down. Down the last side as he turns. Roland Smith now. Down the last side, Johnny Kirkpatrick turns. He's right with him. He's got a little perler. It's a beauty. Down the last side comes Johnny Kirkpatrick. Roland Smith down the last side. We have a new leader. Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
In goes Johnny Kirkpatrick. 7 minutes and 52 seconds gone. Sheep number 10 on the board. Here comes Dion King. He's got sheep number 9. David Buick, the Pongaroa lad. Out the belly he goes, first off leg coming off for him. Cam Ferguson, we haven't talked much about him. What's he doing there? Sheep number 10 coming for Cam, so he's not too far away from the base. Rolly Smith down into the long blow he goes. Sheep number 10 coming out for Nathan Stratford from Invercargill. Likewise for Dion King. But the Smith man comes over the top again. Rocking under the last side, the money side he hopes. Ooh, here comes the Buick. He's choking it up now. It is Smith. Ahead of Kirkpatrick, ahead of Buick, maybe only just there to her.
Roland Smith, he's not going to lie down. He's saying, if you want it, you're going to have to come and get it. On comes sheep number 11. We're at 8 minutes, 40 seconds. Look at the Buick. He's just starting to wind up. He's like doing the David Fagan, starting to get into another gear. Undermine time for the Buick. Look at the wall flying. 1, 2, up and Nicky goes. He's in front of Johnny Kirkpatrick. Roland Smith thinking, what are these fellas up to? I should be pulling away. Here we go, dropping down the long blow, Johnny.
Yes, here comes David Buick. He's coming after Roland Smith. This time last year he was away in a wedding in Wellington. Now he's coming after him. It's David Buick down the last side. Roland Smith out the hind leg. David Buick out the hind leg. Johnny Kirkpatrick, in goes Roland. In goes Johnny and David together. Woo-hoo! The local man.
Oh, he hasn't got a V8 there. He's got a V12 as this young Buick. Down the belly he goes and flicks the wool out for the wool handler. Johnny K right on his heel. Rolly Smith right with him. One blow in front as they come off the top, not together. Johnny K 2 blows back. Cam Ferguson out the last leg on sheep number 11. Number 12 coming for Nathan Stratford shortly as well. Dion King not that far behind with half a dozen shots. Then to the long blow goes, and off the long blow comes Smith just like that. Off the long blow comes Kirkpatrick from Napier. Here comes Buick as well. Working away, he's pushed the choke in there, it's overdrive. Down and out to the flank for Smith. Here comes JK Warp Factor. Look at him go, you go. Change your van beast for Smith.
Yeah, but don't count the local Morrisville man out. In goes Rowley, in goes Johnny, in goes David Buick. David Buick is coming after him. Where's Rowley Smith? He's into that back leg. Dion King is having a bit of a kicker there on stand number 2. Cam Ferguson down the hind leg. Nathan Stratford gets to the turn, but it's the man on 1, 3 and 6. They're really having a big old ding-dong up there now, Gerald.
By jolly, they're into it all right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a non-smoke stadium, and that's the way we're going to have it. We're going to have as much oxygen in the air as we possibly can right at the moment. Smith turns to the last cheek, brushes that off. Buick turns to the last cheek. So far, so good for him. He's breathing well. The arm's still flowing. You can see the rhythm. It hasn't tightened up yet because it can do that. That forearm starts tightening up and it becomes so stiff that you just can't get around the sheep quickly anymore. But the quickness is still going. Smith has pulled out number 14. JK, Johnny Kirkpatrick on the front stand. In for a new handpiece. Buick. Oh, he's got to be proud. He's representing you well, Masterton. Whoa, yes. Coro, what are you thinking?
Let's see how this new handpiece goes. Just John Kirkpatrick has changed his handpiece, ladies and gentlemen. I believe David Buick has got on the new steel as well. Dion King coming down the last side. Cam just goes in. Nathan Stratford coming down the last side. But look at this big tall man down there on stand number 6. He's reaching out. He's asking for everything. He wants to take it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about passion. Who's got it in their hearts at the moment? But don't discount this David Buick, because here comes David Buick. Down the last side, sit still, you little bugger. Into the pen goes John Kirkpatrick. The belly comes off this on stand number 6. Johnny Kirkpatrick's got a little BOT. It's a humdinger. Into the underminers, John Kirkpatrick. David Buick's got one that's got bugger all wool on the leg as well. It's a flyer, Johnny McBride.
Oh, but Smithy's still out in front. 12 and a half minutes are gone as we rock up the long blow on sheep number 15. Who's chasing after him? Buick, they're back a little bit off the pace now. There's Johnny K here on the front stand. Nathan Stratford brings out sheep number 15. Likewise, there's a Cam Ferguson. He steps up and necking around the back of the head. These two young fellas in the middle of the field. Smith goes in down the far end. Johnny K comes in here. Tuma, she's winding up. What, Smithy, is he going to hold out?
She's winding up all right, and I think Roland Smith has just got rid of his big ones. I think Roland Smith has just got rid of his big ones and he's left with his pumpers. Up the neck he goes, but Johnny K says, been there, done that, brother. I'm the new leader. Round the back of the head works Johnny Kirkpatrick. He's dropping into the long blow. The Buick, come on, Buick, you need to pick it up because here's Johnny. Long blow time for Johnny. Is he going to pick it up? Oh, Roland Smith says you're going to have to. Better than that there, Johnny.
He's working hard. Look at him go down the last side out. Some fresh legs. Nathan Stratford says, don't count me out. I've got the quality. Cam Ferguson. I've been there before and done that. Then they go. JK doing it pretty well. Here comes the local man down and out to the flank. Buick right out the last leg. Needs to find another gear. Dion King's coming at him. The Hastings man starting to wind it in now. Here they go.
Yes, we've got Roland Smith up there on stand number 6. We got Johnny Kirkpatrick on stand number 1. They're blow for blow, locked in battle. Where's David Buick? He's got another gear, I'm sure. He'll just change the old engine oil and he'll get up the neck there on stand number 3. But it's John Kirkpatrick and Roland Smith. Down the last side they come. It's blow for blow on 1 and 6. Out the hind leg they go. This next one. In goes Nathan Stratford. In goes Johnny Kirkpatrick. In goes Roland Smith to man.
Roland Smith there, Roland. Here he goes. Roland, you're going to need to pick it up because Johnny's out of here. Look at him, he's out of here. See you later, brother. You're out the gate. Around the back of the head he goes. David Buick, he needs to pull the finger out. We're on sheep number 18. Now we're going to separate the men from the boys. And who's the man at the moment? It's Johnny Kirkpatrick on stand number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear some noise here, Johnny!
Oh yeah, it's Johnny K. I had a feeling he might have overtrained. He was overspent. He's so trim, but he's going to prove me wrong here, ladies and gentlemen, with sheep 18 out. And he's given it a stick right from the first blow. And he goes for 19. Big Rolly. He's swinging that big arm. Not even moving the body. He's not expelling any more energy than he needs to. Pulls out a big fluffy bear. You got a lot of work to do there, Roland Smith. JK, top knot's gone, up into the base of the ear, round the back of the ears he goes, up the underbine, getting tangled up, Roland Smith, the arm's starting to tighten up, he can't get flowing now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear some noise, let's get him behind them, let's support these troops as Cam Ferguson, he's coming at it as well. Dion King, you've been watching these ones just this last 2 or 3, 4 sheep, and they've been slowly but surely trying to wind JK and Rolly Smith in. Oh, it's all go, Hugh, it's all go. One left standing.
Yes, the man on stand number 1 then, Johnny Kirkpatrick, has got the 20th and final sheep out onto the board, ladies and gentlemen. He's hit the front. Roland Smith brings out 20. Where's Dave Buick? He's coming down the last side of 19. Dion King's out the hind leg at 19. Cam Ferguson's down the last side of 19. But it's the man on stand number 1. It's John Kirkpatrick from Napier on the long blows. Look at him go now, John.
16 minutes and 14 seconds gone. He's blown him away. Johnny K, the magician. Look at him coming out. Warp factor. Scotty beat me up. Let me get the ultimate prize here in 2014. Out the last leg he goes. 16:58, 16:59, 17 minutes. Johnny K. Roland Smith down the last side. Exciting stuff down there on stand number 6 as well. David Buick rocking up the long blow. Here comes Cam Ferguson.
Come on, Shreddy.
Down the last side he goes as well, Jerry.
Yes, here comes Cam Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. He's out the hind leg. It's Dion King as well. Out goes Cam, out goes Dion. And the local man, David Buick. He puts the finishing touches as well, Jerry.
Oh yeah, then we got the young Stratty. Well, we know the Stratty, all the shearers are really, really tidy, but Stratty is held in there. This is about where he sits. He's dangerous here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget about the Nathan Stratford. Don't think this is over yet. There's 3 facets to this. Time is one, and it's a very, very important stage. But Stratty gets every little corner, every little speck of wool off. Sometimes I'm very frightened it mightn't grow back like Tony Costa. All the way to the toenails. It's still only a running time of 17:45.
Oh, 17 minutes unofficial, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome shot there, by golly. Another big round of applause for those open finalists, ladies and gentlemen. The pacemaker Johnny Kay, and of course his other fellow contestants.
Whoa, it's going to be interesting. Well, there you go. The job I just discussed. Well, Roland Smith's got a very good job on the board. It's gone now, but there's no outside job. Whoa.
Well, Tuma, you were supposed to go and talk to Johnny Kirkpatrick, but you got tied up.
He was talking to old Jason Wingfield.
Well, just looking at the points, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the best person on the board tonight was Roland Smith, and but it's got to go out the back. There is a lot of judging going on there, and when it came to the time points, I think Johnny Kirkpatrick might have had 3/4 of a point on top of Roland Smith. But Roland Smith might have picked that up on the penalty points that were going on there. So at this stage, just looking at there, I think it's got to lean towards Roland Smith.
It's looking that way, but David Bjorky, he's still a dark horse.
Very much a dark horse, ladies and gentlemen. They've got to be counted out the back. And there's 20 sheep going through those portholes. There's some guys out there that are going through them, and they're having a good look at them. We're going to go now to Kieran McAnulty and Cruz Karaitiana.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Shears is the highest accolade any shearer can strive for. We will take a couple of moments to compile the points, but in the meantime, for the last time, please put your hands together for Cruz Karaitiana.
So this next song, every time I do a show, I always do this song, and I dedicate it to my sister. So this is a song I do on the show, and this is Faster. This next one's by 660 and this is only to be. This next song is one of my dad's favourite. This is In the Ghetto by Elvis, but this is like a little version I put together. Hope you enjoy it.
Because of
Next one's Bob Jefferson, so from Miller. Hopefully someone.
Test it. Just a call, please, for Duncan Fletcher. Duncan, if you're in the stadium, can we see you at the front desk, please? Duncan Fletcher.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is now the time we've all been waiting for the presentations. May I have the competitors for the PGG Wrightson National Shearing Circuit up on the board, please? Come on up, boys. We're just waiting for the shearers to come up on the board. The PGG Wrightson National Shearing Circuit is a competition that takes shearers all around the country, from the deep south to the far north, finishing in Pahiatua last weekend. We had the semi-finals here at the Golden Shears, and the top 6 finalists fought it out this evening. Although we only seem to be able to find 4 of them now. Bring him up, bring him up. I've only been doing this for 1 year, but I've found that shearers are very quick to come up on the board when there's a competition, but very slow when there's a threat of having to make a speech. Duncan Fletcher is the Regional Manager of PGG Wrightson Wairarapa, and he'll be presenting this award tonight.
Thanks, Kieran. PGG Wrightson are proud to be associated with the Golden Shears and equally proud to sponsor the national event. This is the 12th year we've been sponsoring this event, and we're just proud to be able to support an industry that supports our company so well. So, yeah, once again, congratulations to the 6 finalists.
Thank you, Duncan. The winner of the PGG Wrightson National Shearing Circuit Championship receives $1,800, plus a spot in the New Zealand team to tour Australia, the McSkimming Memorial Trophy, and 12 months free lease of a Hyundai Santa Fe. With 86.6 points, ladies and gentlemen, this shearer has been trying for many years, and he has finally secured a major title. Put your hands together, Nathan Stratford! Well done, Nathan. I'll tell you what, Hugh, our Welsh commentator, happened to see the card as I was walking up here. And I tell you what, he was so proud he had a tear in his eye. He's a very, very happy man.
Oh, well, nearly a tear in my eye. First of all, I'd like to thank my family back in Invercargill, my wife and 2 kids, and all my friends for the last week and the last weekend, Robbie, Jack, Brendan, Alton, Johnny. It's about team, and over the last years we've travelled together. We all travel as a team, we work together as a team. Also, I'd like to thank PGG Wrightsons for your sponsorship. It's much appreciated. Hyundai, greatly appreciated too. It's good to see a company to get behind us. And also Golden Shears. For the many years you guys have put this together, and it's great to see you all carry on. Many thanks.
It just goes to show how much a Golden Shears title means to these competitors. Second place, $800 plus list of products from Rakaya, Tony Costa. Third place, $500 and list of products from Invercargill, Darren Ford. Fourth place and $400, Grant Smith from Rakaya. Fifth place, $400 from Napier, John Kirkpatrick. And Aaron Haynes takes away sixth place and $400. There is also one more award connected to this event, the Godfrey Bowen Memorial Trophy, awarded to the shearer with the best quality points in the PGG Wrightson National Shearing Final. With 24 points. From Rakaya, Grant Smith. Could Lance Waddell please come to the board along with the Trans-Tasman shearing test teams? We're just waiting for a couple of the New Zealand competitors. They've been involved in other events since this. In the meantime, Lance Waddell, who's presenting this award, will say some words.
I'll act as a little filler for a little while. On behalf of Lister Shearing in Gloucestershire, England, and Actar Agriculture, as the New Zealand distributors of Lister and Super Shear equipment, we're very privileged to be involved with the shears, and especially the Trans-Tasman test. We welcome our Australian friends over here, and I'd like to give a special acknowledgement to Shannon Warnest, who on 24 occasions has represented Australia in a test series, and I think that's no mean feat. The Trans-Tasman test series started back in 1963. It has been competed for on 54 occasions. Of those, 28 of them have been won by New Zealand and 26 by Australia. A very close gap, so tonight we will see if that gap is closed a little bit more. Thank you.
Thank you, Lance. The Lister Shearing Trans-Tasman shearing test was won by a team with 260 points. The other team had 280. The winning team received $1,600 and the Walker Keats Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate your winning test team, Australia!
Yeah, well done, lads. Quietly confident. To the New Zealand guys, thanks very much. A lot of good friends we've made over here in a lot of years. Dion, well done. Rowley, We had a bit of a chat a few years ago. Well done, mate, for bloody getting up here and having a fair crack. It's hard, I know that, but well done. A few more years, mate. To Nathan Stratford for loaning us a couple of hand pieces. We're a bit short tonight, so Stratty, well done on your win, mate, and thanks for that. Sportshare Australia for giving me the opportunity to do this event again. This is about 5 times for me. I've had the honour of being a manager for Australia. So to you guys, thanks very much. Textra for looking after our guys at the start of the week. Much appreciated there once again. And probably a couple of little girls that didn't get a lot of mention, if anything. The 2 little girls that did the flags tonight, top job, well done. And I hope you get the job again next year. Thanks very much.
Please also put your hands together for the second place team who received $1,000, New Zealand. There is also one other award connected to this event. The Joseph Paiwai Memorial Award, awarded to the best individual shearer in the Trans-Tasman test. With 84 points, from Australia, Daniel McIntyre. Could we have Aria Mullins to the board, please, and the World Woolhandling competitors? The World Woolhandling competitors, please. The Paiwai Mullins World Woolhandling event was to decide the 2 places in the New Zealand team to the World Championships. To present this award, Aria Mullins.
Thank you. On behalf of Paiwai Mullins Shearing, we were honoured to sponsor this event, probably because it's one of my favourite. But congratulations to you 4 finalists, and good luck, and bring us home a trophy from Ireland.
The winner of this event will receive $200, plus a spot in the New Zealand team for the World Championships in Ireland 2014. The winning score was 185. The second place score was 187. Your winner, from Gisborne, Joel Henare. Well done, Joel. You're getting used to coming up here.
Yeah, hey look, first of all I'd just like to say thanks to Aria and the Paiwai Mullins team for sponsoring this event, for Golden Shears for hosting it here, to Joe Hopkirk for doing a great job as being a referee, and yeah, it's been a hard battle following all these competitions around New Zealand, but you put the miles in and you get a lot of good returns from it, so it's good. Thank you.
Second place receives $200 and that other spot in the New Zealand team. From Kimbolton, Ronnie Goss. Come on, Ronnie. If you're going to represent your country, you're going to have to get used to this. I think we've found a new crowd favourite. What do you reckon? I think Ronnie says thanks.
Oh, yeah. Thanks very much. Actually, a big shout out to to my family, the Barnes family, Kyle, who's sitting at home and been watching the Golden Shears. This one's for you, buddy. Thank you very much for my family.
Please also congratulate the other two competitors in this event who make up the top 4 competitors in this country. Third place with $200, Cherie Alabaster and Karen Herbert. Could Lucy Haberfield come to the board, please? And the competitors for the open wool handling, please. Open wool handling competitors, please. To present the award for the primary ITO Open Wool Handling, Lucy Haberfield, General Manager, Corporate Services, Primary ITO.
Primary ITO are delighted to be part of this event. And we've been involved for a number of years, and even though we've recently rebranded from Ag ITO, our commitment to the industry hasn't changed. We'd like to say thank you very much to the committee. They've been outstanding to work with. And for us, this event embodies some of our core values, those around achievement, success, and celebrating. We'd like to congratulate those finalists for the Open Wool Handling competition.
The primary ITO Open Wool Handling is one of the most popular Golden Shears events. The winner receives $1,400 and the Hinido Mason Memorial Trophy, plus the Royal Agricultural Society Medal. It was comprehensive. The winner's points were 195. The second place points were 345. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate once again Joe Henare. Congratulations, Joel. This must be very special.
Yeah, thanks. This is probably the biggest one that everyone wants to win. and it's probably one of the best finals that I've had here at Golden Shears. This is my 8th time in it, so it's the most enjoyable one that I've had. But first of all, I'd like to thank Primary ITO for getting in behind the open wool handling here at Golden Shears, Joe Hopkirk and her team of judges that have come from around the country, to the other competitors and the newcomers, well done, and keep going, guys. And to the Martin family down there and the girls that did the haka there, thanks very much, and yeah, have a good night.
Second place receives $700, and that goes to Karen Herbert. Third place from Danny Burke, Rocky Hape-Tate. And Marianne Batty takes fourth place and $300. I would like to invite the Mayor of Masterton, Lynn Patterson, to the board, please. Lynn, this is your first Golden Shears as Mayor of Masterton. And I'd just like to take the opportunity that I think you're looking very lovely tonight.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
And unfortunately for Ron Mark, the Mayor of Carterton, he is no longer the best looking mayor in the region. This next trophy is very special. It is the R.E. O'Hara Trophy, awarded to the shearer with the best quality points in any shearing final. You're going to present this award to somebody that it means very much to be here at the Golden Shears as it does for you. I'll just give you a few moments to tell the crowd what it means.
Thank you, Kieran. It's been an absolute delight to be here tonight. As Kieran's already said, it's the first time, I'm embarrassed to say that it's the first time that I've ever been to a Golden Shears final, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been great fun and it's been a great night. And I just can't believe when you see the shearers and the wool handlers, just, gee, it looks an awful lot of hard work. So well done to all the competitors and well done for all the sponsors that get behind it, the Golden Shears Committee, and yep, all the best.
I just have to say, Lynn, I actually said this was your first Golden Shears as Mayor. You let the cat out of the bag there. The R.E. O'Hara Trophy, awarded to the shearer with the best quality points in any shearing final, with 7.5 points, from Kimbolton, Connor Puha. I can tell by the smile on your face you're very pleased about this. This is a huge achievement for someone so young and still learning the trade to win this cup. Congratulations.
Just like to thank my family, friends, especially Aaron Haynes and Murray Henderson.
I would now like to invite the President of Golden Shears, Phil Morrison, and the Golden Shears Open Shearing finalists to the board. Ladies and gentlemen, your open shearing finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the prizes in the Golden Shears Open Shearing Final in his first year as President of the Golden Shears, Phil Morrison.
Thanks, Kieran. A distinguished guests, sponsor, representatives, competitors, ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome to you all here, the final night 2014 Golden Shears. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's the first time I have sat down and watched Golden Shears for 34 years. It's not that I have not been here, it's because I've had other commitments as part of the Golden Shears team of judges. So, welcome to you all. Now, I must thank all the sponsors, please, that have contributed and with their commitment to Golden Shears. Some of you have been with us for some time. We're indebted to you, and especially the Masterton District Council and Trust House. We have 5 new sponsors this year: Smoke Free, Open Wānanga, Rabobank, Shearing New Zealand. Did I say the Wairarapa Building Society? But anyway, it's great to have new sponsors on board, and we welcome you and hope you've enjoyed your evening. To all the competitors, thank you for being a part of Golden Shears. Congratulations to all those who have made the finals and to the winners. And a special, wishes to the 2 representatives who will be representing New Zealand at Ireland at the World Championships that we've just seen, Ronnie Goss and Joel Henry, and also to our Open winner in a moment, who will also be part of the New Zealand team to Ireland. Right, one last thing is just to thank all the volunteers who have contributed to the help of running this competition, and to the committee. It's been a great success as far as I'm concerned. It's just great to see everyone doing their bit, helping out, and making it easy for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 6 athletes that stand in front of you are the 6 best shearers in the world. Not only do we have the defending champion, they share 7 Golden Shears titles between them and 1 World Championship. The winner of the Golden Shears Open Shearing Final will receive $3,000 plus the Golden Shears Open Challenge Trophy. They will be selected as a member of the New Zealand team to Australia. They will receive Lister Nitro handpiece and the Royal Agricultural Society medal. The first place getter was 61.8 points. Second place, 64.3. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 Golden Shears champion is Roland Smith. Congratulations, Roland. 2 in a year. I know how much the first one meant to you, and I'm sure the second one means just as much.
Yeah, it definitely gets better. To all the other finalists, it's a hell of a final. It doesn't get any easier. I think it would, but it just doesn't. To Heineke for supporting me, Paul Kelly, just being there all the way for me, mate. Barb's Bryant from Exalt for keeping me shearing. My wife Ingrid, just looking after me every day and supporting me for making dreams come true. For all my family for coming down and supporting me. For all the sponsors, wool handlers, judges, committee, Mum, cheers.
Second place receives $1,300 plus list of products. From Napier, John Kirkpatrick. Third place receives $900 and list of products. From Waipawa, Cam Ferguson. Fourth place receives $700, Nathan Stratford. Fifth place receives $600 from Hastings, Dion King. And let's hear it for your local boy, Masterton, David Buick. There is one more event linked to the Open Shearing final. That is the John Henson Memorial Trophy. It is awarded to the shearer with the best quality points in the Open final. With only 10.25 penalty points, Roland Smith. Ladies and gents, your finalists. Before we go, the Golden Shears Committee would like to thank the resident shearers who have been shearing for the wool handlers throughout the 2014 Golden Shears. Paddy Mason, Blair McGregor, Lance Edmonds, Lee Edmonds, Noel Gardner, PJ Hawkins and Casey Bailey. We'd also like to thank all our volunteers, and without them, this tournament would not be possible. Thank you very much for attending. Goodbye, good night, see you next year.
Well, wasn't that just a fantastic competition? It really was. That was coverage of the 2014 Golden Shears. I'm very much looking forward to joining you in 12 months from now as we celebrate the 2015 Golden Shears. Good evening.
You're going to say that every year, eh? Well done, yeah. He's going to say tournament every year, eh? And a year on the TAB. We made money on the TAB. We did.